Hi guys, what is up? Welcome back to my channel. Thank you so much for joining me. Today I'm going to show you my bedroom makeover. As you will know, I have moved house, so I wanted to do up my room. Don't forget to subscribe. I've got new DIY and upcycling videos all the time. Thanks so much. So let's get right into it. Here is the room about, I would say like 12 or 16 years ago or something. So I picked out those sheets and those curtains, so I hope you like them. I thought this room was class at the time, by the way, and this was it in its current state when we moved in. So this house, my parents were renting out for years, and we have now sold the house we lived in and moved to this house. So this is what we were starting out with the old carpet and an old bed. So on the first day we moved in, we actually got so much done. Thank you to my auntie who encouraged us to like rip out the carpet and stuff. So on the first day we ripped out all the carpet. Those little coffee cups are all full of cat litter because there was a strange smell in my wardrobe, so I was trying to get rid of that. So we had really just ripped out the carpet and sort of cleaned everything, so the wardrobes, everything like that. Everything was getting a good scrub, but the curtains are old, like super old, and now we need to get into the fun stuff. So if you've seen my herringbone locker upcycle, you will know that this was for this room. So if you want to go check out how I did that, I will leave the link here. But make sure to do that because it is really integral to this makeover. Okay, let's get into what we actually did next. So the first thing up is the flooring. Me and my dad, you can see us laying underlay here, and because we're doing sort of that's like laminate flooring that you sort of click into place, first of all we did it the wrong way, and then my dad read the instructions, which you should always do, you know, at the beginning, and we had started incorrectly, so we had to start again. But yeah, we just clicked into place, and then we used is it a miter saw, some type of saw to cut them. Then we use a jigsaw to do any of the awkward cuts, like around the radiator pipes and stuff like that. This actually didn't take too long, but we did stop at a certain point because we got as far as we needed to just get my bed in. So this was maybe day 2, and my mattress had been on the ground, so I just really wanted to get my bed in. As you can see, every step that my dad takes, Sue also takes. When you see it sped up, I suppose you can't really see it as much, but she's always there, always. That was my dad, like sitting in front of the camera for ages to try and annoy me. It worked. So once we got to this part, we sort of left it there for the day, and we came back to it another day, and there is Sue helping my dad always. I should say that this project as well was a paid partnership with the Crown, but I wasn't obliged to do this video. So there are some of the samples I got for this project. It's very similar, the colour I picked, to the colour I had in my old room, I think because I'm probably nostalgic for my childhood home. So yeah, so next up I've got the sugar soap out, and I'm going to start cleaning all of the furniture. One tip I would give you is to always read the instructions on this or any cleaning product that you're using before painting, because I definitely didn't always do that, and I realised I wasn't getting the right results because I wasn't doing it properly. I'll be going through the different steps you need to do on the wardrobes throughout this video, but the cleaning is probably the most important part. These are laminate built-in wardrobes. As long as you give them a really good clean, sand, wipe away all the dust, and then give them the correct coat of primer, then you're laughing. Also, if you've got 2 Fussy Flux rollers, that makes a huge difference to the quality of your end result. So this is me all prepped for painting. You can see all the masking tape everywhere. You can see all of the samples I used all around the room to make sure I was happy with my colour. And I've just covered the bed in dust sheets because I got a new bed, so I didn't want to destroy it. So here is all the stuff I needed for this project. a whole load of paint, dust sheets, and different tools. The biggest mistake people make when painting laminate or like melamine furniture, I never know what the right word to call it is that they don't use the correct primer. So to ensure that you're using the right primer, just definitely read the tin or ask whoever you're buying it from if it's suitable for what you're doing it with. You can always bring a picture with you as well, that can always help. So yeah, always use the right primer. I'm using 2 Fussy Blokes roller in semi-smooth. And then if you want a super nice finish, I didn't bother with this to be honest, because I'm really lazy when I'm painting for myself. But if you want a super nice finish, use a smooth roller then from 2 Fussy Blokes for the last coat to get a really nice finish. But if you're lazy like me, the semi-smooth is absolutely fine. It holds more paint, and yeah, you get a really good finish anyway, to be honest with you. So that is all I will say about that. So next I am starting the painting of the walls and the ceiling and all that jazz. I've never painted a ceiling before, so I hope you're impressed. Here's my dad giving it a second go. No doubt Sue was at his feet there, but yeah, I was just pointing out a spot he missed at the end there. Yeah, so then for all the woodwork, again, semi-smooth, 2 Fussy Blokes roller. You could use the smooth for the last coat. Again, I didn't bother because I'm a lazy bitch. And then you can use a brush also to get into the grooves, but you really don't need to with the semi-smooth roller. It just like sort of conforms to all the contours in whatever you're doing. And I also painted the windows with the same techniques that are coming up on your screen. So these are the different things you need to do when painting wardrobes. Same with any piece of furniture really. And for the windows I did the same thing. The problem with the windows is, the main problem is just how dirty they can be, I suppose. So you just need to make sure that it's super clean before you paint it. So I'm going in with 2 Fussy Blokes large roller. I don't know what you call it. I think it's semi-rough, I think this one is. And I did this in one night, so apologies for how bad the quality of this is, but I just worked late into the night to get this done, and I'm a super obsessive person, so this is all done within a few days of moving in, or maybe, can't remember actually, maybe I was waiting for the paint, I'm not sure, but as soon as I got the paint, basically it was on that wall because I just can't sit still if the room is in tip. So then when it came to the windows, I didn't mask them off because cutting the paint off afterwards using a blade is so much quicker. So I'm using the 2 Fussy Blokes blade here. Next I'll show you all the different styling bits I did. So I got this beautiful light in IKEA, I'm obsessed with it. And next I'll show you how I created a shelf out of these boards I got from my old bed in my old house. So basically I was getting rid of my bed, and the boards underneath the mattress were just really nice pine boards. So my dad asked me if I should keep them for making some shelves, and I'm really glad I did. So they're just pine boards, but wood is so expensive right now that I'm delighted that I kept them. So I cleaned, sanded them, and now you can see I'm just priming them with the PX4 stain blocking water-based primer. And then I put them on top of these IKEA brackets. So I'm super happy with how that turned out. Like with any room makeover, as soon as it starts to look nice, it just gets chaotic again. So I had to add like wooden trim to cover up any gaps with the flooring, and the room just ended up looking a mess. But anyway, here's a reminder of how it looked before, and let's have a look at how it looks now. As I mentioned earlier, these lockers are really a statement piece in my room. I'm so happy with them. I spent so long in them, so I'm really happy they've got pride and place in my new room. Also really proud of the upcycled shelves I did myself, so I painted them to match the wall. And yeah, I'm just super happy with how that turned out. So the last thing I added to my room was a gallery wall. I'll probably end up adding murals, by the way. I just haven't even thought that far ahead yet. So with the gallery wall, you could see me unpacking the last of my boxes after moving there, which is very, very, very exciting. And I'm just putting up a gallery wall here. It looks really wonky, but that's just because my tripod was wonky. So apologies. But here is how it turned out. As you can see to the right there, I've got a little dressing table made up. So that is another video for you guys, and that will be next time. But thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video, and I hope you like my new room, and I will see you next time. Thanks so much, guys.